Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Gergely and I am from Tech Formality, a blog focused on tech news, tech guides, and tech reviews. In this video we will be touching on a feature that Windows 10 comes equipped with, and this only works for Windows 10, so if you have an older operating system this will not work. But this is called Windows 10 Reset. So if you are having some experience, or if you're experiencing some issues with your computer, such as slowness, sluggishness, after a while you'll notice your applications take longer to open up. You might be having some performance issues with your computer. That happens over time, so in the older operating systems, the way to resolve this was to actually reinstall the operating system from scratch. Some people still recommend doing that, but this is just a quick fix if you do not have a disk for Windows or any kind of application to reinstall it. So with that being said, we will go ahead and jump right into it, and you can do this straight from your desktop. So all you have to do is click on the Start button and then go to the Settings button, which is on the left, second from the bottom, and then you'll go ahead and scroll down to Update and Security. Once you go into there, you'll go ahead and click on Recovery and go ahead and click on Get Started here right underneath Reset This PC. And the description is, if your PC isn't running well, resetting it might help. This lets you choose to keep your personal files or remove them, and then reinstalls Windows. So that's a benefit to resetting your computer. You actually have the option to restore your files after the reset, or you can actually remove them and start from scratch. If you are tech savvy and you know how to back up your files manually, you can do it that way and just restart from scratch. Now you have to note that this does remove your applications as well, so you will have to reinstall your applications after the reset. This only comes with the bare bones Windows operating system files and applications that come directly with Windows. So we will go ahead and hit Get Started. And in this test, we will go ahead and keep my files. You can see here it removes apps and settings, but we'll keep your personal files. If you click on this one down here, it removes everything, including your personal files, apps, and settings. So if you just wanted to start from a fresh operating system without any files, you can go ahead and click on that one. On this operating system, I actually created a few test documents. So you can see here, there's a test folder and test document. So whenever we come back in after the reset, you will see that that has not yet been deleted, and it will not be deleted. So go ahead and click on Keep My Files. It'll take a minute to go through the setup, and then this is the screen where it asks you how would you like to reinstall Windows. So you have two options here. You could either click on Cloud Download, which would actually download all the latest files from Windows and from Microsoft directly from their servers. So this would prevent you from having to download big updates, because the other reason or other version of reinstalling is local reinstall. So what that means is it will go ahead and pull all of your Windows files that it can find. If it's missing any, you could have an issue there with the reinstall, but also if you don't have the latest updates installed through Windows, you'll have to download those manually as well after the reinstall. So I would recommend using the cloud download, and it does tell you that it can use more than 4 gigabytes of data, so just keep that in mind depending on your hard drive size. If you don't have that much memory, you can go ahead and try the local install and see if that works for you. If not, I would recommend using the cloud download because it will save you time in the long run. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And then now we get to this next step. You're confirming the settings here. We can actually hit Change Settings, and it asks if we want to download and reinstall Windows. Of course we do, because we're here. So hit Confirm, and then Next, and it'll take a minute to go through here to go through the settings that we selected. And here we will have a summary screen. So this displays resetting will change settings back to their defaults, keep personal files, download and reinstall Windows, remove all apps and programs. Now if you click on this View Apps that will be removed, it actually shows all the applications that are going to be removed from your computer. So you could at this point in time take a screenshot of this so you know what to reinstall whenever you are finished with the reset. Or you can actually go ahead and just continue with the reset, and once we're done, it will actually provide you with a list of all the applications that were removed from this reset. So that's also nice that you have an XML file or an HTML file with everything listed once we're finished. And then also a few notes down here. This will take a while and your PC will restart. Cloud download can use more than 3.35 gigabytes of data, and that's because it's downloading the entire operating system again, but you will have the latest updates available. So we'll go ahead and click on this reset button, and it'll sit here and actually download the operating system before it proceeds. So I will go ahead and let this run for a few minutes, and I will be back with you whenever it finishes. Alright, so I just wanted to show you this. After the download finishes, it actually does automatically restart your computer. And because I'm on a virtual machine, I will be able to record this for you. So then you get the Windows logo, and then you get a please wait sign here. If you just wait a few minutes, it'll go ahead and proceed to the update, and it should pop up with another window that displays all of the update information and the progress of what's happening. So I will be back with you here in a minute. So this is where we come to the progress screen, and it actually goes through the percentages of resetting this PC. So as it gets higher in progress, the number will go up clearly. So if you just wait a few minutes, depending on the size of your hard drive and what you had on the drive completely from the beginning, it could take longer, and then it also depends on your internet speed for the download originally before it restarted. So if you have a slower internet, it will take longer to download the files, of course, than it would for somebody such as myself that has a gig per second. So just keep that in mind, and once this finishes, I will be back with you and show you where we're at then. Alright, I just wanted to give you a little update on this. So it did take quite some time to go ahead and actually install the operating system and go through the reset. So now it's actually installing the operating system as it was preparing before. So now you get to this blue screen, and it'll actually have a message here that your computer will restart several times throughout this process. So just stand by with it and let it go and do its thing, and once it's finished, it will go ahead and notify you of the login screen for Windows. So I will go ahead and wait until that completes, and I will be back with you. Alright, so we are back now, and we actually just finished the reinstall. It actually popped up several times with a reboot. I think it was like once or twice. So after that reboot was finished, it popped up and said that the initial Windows setup, the hello, we have updates for you, this may take a few minutes. So that just finished, and we are going to go ahead and get back into this. And I'll go ahead and pull this up to full screen for you. So it's asking here about setting the browser's default. So this, like I said, this actually removes all of your applications, so you will have to go back through and reinstall them. And they actually, like I said, give you this HTML or XML file. So if you just open this up, it doesn't matter what browser you use, but it'll actually show you each application that was removed from this reinstall. So that'll give you an easy list to go back through and reinstall the applications that you want to. And also, with that being said, I'm going to go back into my documents files. And you can see here that the test folder and test document 1 are both still on here. So the files did not get removed, however the applications and settings were all restored. And this is a clean install of Windows, so all of the default apps are still here. You won't have anything that you manually downloaded or installed, so just keep note of that. But this is an easy way to solve some of the slowness issues with your computers without having to actually take it to a tech store or having somebody diagnose the issue if there is an operating system problem. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and comment. Please do like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and also be sure to check out my tech blog, which is techformality.com, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.